it's Abigail of Ground and Grow Yoga, and today we're looking at wide leg seated posture and wide leg seated fold. If you have any blankets, blocks, or pillows, grab them, and let's hop on our mat and get started. So before we start today, I want to state that this is one of those postures that can be incredibly uncomfortable, and there are things that you can do instead of these postures. If you're looking to have the stretch in the groin and then the hips, you can always come into butterfly instead, and you're going to get those stretches that way. And if you're looking for a stretch in the low back and spine, you can just do our regular seated forward fold or our standing forward fold. Traditionally in our wide leg seated posture, we're bringing the legs all the way out to the side. Our feet are flexed back towards our face. We're making sure that our knees and toes are facing the sky and that we're bringing them out as far as possible. For me, this is as far as is comfortable. This puts a lot of pressure on the hip joints as well as on the knees and the groin. So some ways to help with that, again, like I said, you can do alternate postures. If you really want to do wide leg seated, I would suggest bringing a blanket underneath the hips. Just having that slight tilt in the pelvis can help to make this a little bit more comfortable for the hips here. You can also come up on a pillow. Which helps relieve that even more. I no longer have any pinching through my hip points. I do have more of a stretch through the underneath of my legs and groin because I am elevated here, so gravity is working more, but that is something if your main complaint is your hips. My other suggestion is to bring yourself right up against a wall. So I don't have a real wall here, but if I did, I could bring my feet out, press my feet against the wall, and slowly start to walk closer or further away, depending on how my groin feels as I move closer and further from the wall. You could also lay on your back, put your feet up against the wall, and slowly start to have gravity work to move them down that way. So either way, those are two wall positions that you can use. As far as coming into it as a forward fold, if it is not comfortable to sit there already, you don't want to fold forward. So if you already have the hips or the groin being uncomfortable, then you should stay up. If you comfortably do have the legs out, you're going to want to hinge from the hips, walk the hands forward as much as possible with the back still straight, and then either stay like this, so we're getting that stretch through the thighs, or if you want more of a stretch in the back, you can then roll over. But make sure you come all the way out straight first before rounding the spine. So that's how you modify wide-legged seated posture and folded wide leg. If you enjoyed this video, check out the rest of my Return to Basics series. Also make sure you're subscribed so you know when a new video comes out. And leave a comment below if there's a particular type of yoga pose or breathing exercise that you are interested in learning more about. Remember to keep grounding down into your strengths and growing as an individual. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.